got the house.
Right.
So when everyone started losing their houses, it was the same deal for me. I was just out there like, when everyone, I was like, motherfucker, you didn't know your mortgage was due? Your mortgage is due. You don't know how much money you got coming in, how much money you got going out. Get your shit in order, man. If you need some more money, get out there and hustle, do something. I was out there painting houses and shit, you know, to make the extra money to keep the fucking house. Because guess what? You need a motherfucking roof. Turned off the cable, turned off, you know, there was a time everything was turned off. I was living off an antenna. You know what I'm saying? Old school. And it was fine. I've been there before. You know, that's the one thing with this shit. Everybody bugging out. But you know what this showed me? I could live in a rich man's world. They can't live in mine. It's hard for them to live without when all they ever did was have.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but I've done it both. I've got it. I've been rich. I've been poor. You know what I'm saying? I was richest in my 20s to early 30s. I was walking around with more money in my pocket than I walked around with in the longest. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I could be rich, I could be poor. I could go right back to it. I'm content with nothing. I'm content with nothing. And that's the thing. When you're content with nothing, what could they take from you? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Plus, I'm frugal. Make that money and stack it. This way, when motherfuckers turn their back on you, which they usually do, you know what I'm saying? You all right. You go on living, man. You know, we're all here for a moment. Everything's for a moment. That's why I don't understand why people bug when their moment has come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's here. I might never get it. It might not ever happen. I might not achieve the goals that I want to set out to achieve. That might not ever happen. But if I do, and then it starts to dwindle, well, that's, man, haven't you watched any of these motherfucking biographies, motherfucker? That's called life. Mm. No one's going to be there forever. You get your moment to shine, you shine as bright as you can shine, get what you can get, stack what you can stack. So when that shit is done, you can relax for the rest of your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you always kind of had this like this outlook on life, or is it something that you, like, you know, as you got a little bit older, started to develop a little bit?
It took me 50 years to acquire the thoughts that I have, man. Yeah. I used to be so fucking angry, man. And it shows sometimes. You know, it pops up sometimes, you know, but I'm real good at pulling it back and recognize. I mean, it's the shit that I've been taught, you know, and hopefully I grow because, you know, we all want to, no one's ever going to be perfect, but does that mean that we shouldn't strive for it? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't we strive? You know, it's like, It's like if you say you can't, it's not going to happen. So every day you just try to be a little bit better, you know, be better than yesterday. That's it. You know, some days are better than the worst. Nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, man, we got to take responsibility for the shit we do. And that's the problem I have. You know, nobody wants to take responsibility. And that's the reason why people are so manipulated so easy. That's the reason why, even though shit don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? Even though shit don't make sense, you could walk into a restaurant, gotta have your mask on, sit down, take the mask off, because shit doesn't go down. All of a sudden, this is the only virus, like when you cough and shit, it just floats right above, thank God, right above table level. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? A little bit lower, and they would have, you know, we'd have to fucking all be eating like we Asian, like we Chinese and shit. We'd all have to fucking be sitting on the floor to eat. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. Kids don't have to wear it. Kids are the most fucking snotty-nosed motherfucking walking around with bacteria motherfuckers. They touch everything. No one transfers more shit than kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have to wear it. You know?
Dude, I'm
like, if it don't make sense, but yet people are so easily manipulated because, you know what? It's a lot easier for someone to think for you. It's a lot easier. And I'm not saying I'm that motherfucker, because the truth is I know what it takes to change shit, and I don't want to do that, motherfucker. Like, I don't want to fucking rebel.
Yeah.
Go out there and fight and shit. You know what I'm saying? Grab my musket and fucking go out there and be like, let's fucking make this better. I don't, man. I mean, like I said, even what I'm trying to do, I'm not the first to try to do it. And for some reason, it seems unattainable, because no matter how many people that can tell you, listen, I've lived a life of violence. I've lived a life of anger. I lived the life of blaming people and not taking responsibility and not loving myself. And I'm telling you, it's a choice we make. You can choose to love yourself, receive yourself as you are, and try to be a little better every day. And guess what? You will be. You know what I'm saying? And if that happens with you, you start living in love and showing love to other people, that starts to branch out. Takes years to change the way a person thinks, man. Mm-hmm. We've made agreements in our minds already that this is the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is the way it's supposed to be. We made those agreements. I'm supposed to feel this way. You know, if a person loses someone close to them and don't cry, we go, that person didn't even cry. Because we made the agreement we're supposed to cry. Right. We're supposed to shed tears. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't. If you feel sad, shed some fucking tears. You know, I cry every day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But people go, oh, he didn't cry. Well, maybe that person, you know, doesn't mean the person don't care if he doesn't cry. But these are the things we do. We make these agreements with ourselves, and it's hard to change the way you think. You know, it's taken me, you know, years to even get this far. And then you have to separate yourself from the things that bring out the worst in you. Mm-hmm. You know, which is why I'm divorced. Yeah. It's not that my ex-wife, you know, listen, it's not that she's not a good person. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just that she brought out the worst in me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I allowed trying to always, you know, be a certain way, be someone I wasn't, who made me angry because I was being someone I wasn't, you know, and that's the thing. That's what we get caught up in, man. You know, we have, you know, I believe in the energy. We always put out energy. That's what I believe. I believe we're always a blessing or a curse to people, even to ourselves. We got to watch. It comes down even to the simple things of watching the things we say about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I suck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's right there. You putting curses upon yourself. You know, I'm so stupid. And we all do it, you know, but that's not building yourself up. You're breaking yourself down. People say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's an old saying. They don't say it no more.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't say that shit anymore.
No more. Don't get me wrong. I don't think people should be so sensitive. But at the same time, let's not act like there isn't power in words. You know, I get paid to speak words.
Right.
Well, I don't get paid. When everything was open, I got paid. Let's not you know, bullshit out of proportion. I'm just saying, you know, like words don't hurt. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Anybody ever heard that and didn't feel some sort of hurt? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want a divorce. So-and-so passed away. Words hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? You suck. But that's because of the agreements that we made. You understand what I'm saying? That's because of the things we say in our minds with ourselves of what matters to us. You know, it matters to me that these people like me. It matters to me that these people love me. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like if you're a person that I think is cool and I got love for, man. I've learned to show what they call that agape love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's no pressure on you. If I got love for you, it's because obviously the way you act toward me, but you ain't gotta love me back.
Right.
It's not gonna change the fact that I got love for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. People feel like I give you love, you don't love me back. I give you more love and you don't even love me back. Well, motherfucker, why I gotta love? Like, is that why you love me? Because you want me to love you back? And that's the way I used to feel. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel like, yeah, you know, like but now I realize, nah, man, like I can't control how another person feels or what another person does. I can only control what I do. Right. Now, how that person treats me will change, you know, the way I feel about a person. But, you know, I can't even bring myself to hate someone. That takes so much energy out of me to put hate on someone. That means I love you more than I even thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. I love you so much, I hate you, and I'm going to spend my time thinking and hate. Man, fuck that. Time is short or long, but it's always short. In the eyes of eternity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
See, that's the thing. People always look short term. You know, even if you think in your head, I'm gonna live to 100, and I don't even think that way. You know what I'm saying? I always think, you know, today's my last day. This is my last day here on earth. That's what I think. You know, I can get in that car and, you know, anything can happen. You got steps. I can fall down them shits, man. You know, so it's like I live in a sense of it could be my last day, but I know I'm eternal, dog. We're eternal. So in the eyes of eternity, life is short. Whether I live another 100 years, life is still short, but it happens quick. You know, that's the crazy shit of everything. It's short, but it happens, you know, but like